Hello everybody, this is Tim here again, here on another movie review. Well, actually, two movie reviews. The Amityville Dollhouse and the Amityville remake from, I believe it was 2005 with Ryan Reynolds. I've been doing a couple new reviews and I just realized that I haven't wrapped the Amityville series up yet. I pretty much got like three more. These two and the Amityville Murders. I'm not going to do all the Asylum movies because they're just cash-in, cash grabs on the name, and they have so little to do with the actual Amityville. Some of them I think even may have a vampire in it, so, you know. But, yeah. Amityville Dollhouse, I would give a low 2 stars out of 4. It's a passable one-off watch flick. Pretty much you got this new family. It's one guy and his kid get married into this other woman's family, and it's her... Well, wait, he has a daughter too, yeah. And he gets married in this other family that's one woman and one child whose dad died in Vietnam. So it's kind of like a horror version of the Brady Bunch. And they move into this new house, and out in the shed in the back is an Amityville dollhouse. You know, a dollhouse version of the Amityville house, and it never explains how it got there, but you really don't need an explanation for how it got there. I mean, I don't know, it kind of feels like an extended episode of like a horror series or something. You know, you find the cursed object, and they bring it in, and all sorts of weird, crazy crap starts happening. Like a rat. Sorry about that. But like a rat, like going to dollhouse, and the little girl will be sleeping in her bed, and all at once a rat will appear under her bed, except it's giant. It's kind of a neat effect. And there's these little voodoo dolls or whatever that come with the dollhouse, and they're actually like little demons inside of them, like waiting to hatch. Really weird. You see them at the end, and it's practical effects, and they look good. They look fine for a 90s flick. They look fine. And there's these like two bikers or whatever who are related to the man side of the family, and they're pretty much paranormal experts, which I thought was kind of neat. And the guy's wife gets injured in a demon attack, and at the end of the movie, the main biker guy or whatever like sacrifices himself to save the family. They go pretty much through the fireplace, and they're inside the world of the dollhouse, and there's these multiple demons, and that's when you get the neat practical effects. The girl from that 70s show, like one of the actors from that 70s show, like who played one of the main character's sisters on there. I think it was what the hell is his name? The guy from Predators. I can't believe I forgot his name. But yeah, she plays his sister on there, I believe, and she's in here, and she's really pretty. And she plays the girlfriend of like the main older boy. And pretty much the dollhouse just starts messing with everybody. The stepmom, like starts getting lusting after the older son, and it's really, really creepy and gross. But it works in the movie. They don't never push it far, though. She never like makes a move on him or anything. They could have probably pushed it a little bit further to where she's thinking about making a move on him, but then she stops herself. That would have probably given the movie a little bit more edge. And the best part of all is like the real little kid who's on the mom's side of the family, this little geeky kid. He sees hallucinations, or not so much hallucinations, but he sees like a zombie version of his dad. Of course, it's not really his dad. It's pretty much taken from the movie House. If you've seen the movie House, you remember like the Vietnam vet zombie dude, ghost guy on there. You pretty much got the same thing here. If you're going to steal from the best. And he's pretty much the best part of the movie. Like the kid will like walk through the hallway and look out the window and see him out there like digging graves for everybody. He wants to pretty much try to coax the kid into killing the stepdad and just, you know, murdering the whole family. Really interesting stuff. You get to the end, pretty much the whole family survives. The house explodes because the dollhouse explodes, and you can tell the house is like a model when it blows up. But all in all, it's a low 2-star passable flick. You're not missing anything if you don't see it, but if you're curious and you've watched all the other Amityville films, you can do worse than this one. The Amityville remake with Ryan Reynolds, I would give 2.5 out of 4. As a remake of the original film, it's all right. This is pretty much the souped-up Hollywood version of the original film. Jodie in the original film was like a pig demon. Here, she's just like a ghost of one of the girls that died. The babysitter scene in this one is better than the one in the original and more intense. Like the girl who plays the babysitters, I believe her name is Rachel Nicholas. She's really hot redhead. She goes inside the closet and she sees like the ghost of the little girl who like grabs her finger and puts it inside like the bullet hole that was in her head. Really sad if you think about the actual true story of what happened in this family, which is really sad. But these are fictionalized versions. I don't believe in the Amityville haunting or anything. But Ryan Reynolds in the film does a good job, even though he's like way too ripped to be like an ordinary American dad. You know, it's obviously it's a movie thing, but his acting is good, so you go with it. I would have given this film higher points, but when you get to the end, I hate the ending of this, or at least part of the ending. When you get to the end, you see like a scene where the dad gets up after being knocked out with a shotgun, and he like axes the mom in the gut, and then he wakes up again, and you find out it was like a dream that he was having while he was knocked out, and he's like telling her to kill him. And instead, she just like takes him with her and drives out on a boat, and that causes the virus that's in him from the possession of the house to go away. I hate that kind of fake out dream stuff in movies. I couldn't stand that. Yeah, that kind of really hurt the ending for me. And when Ryan Reynolds starts losing his mind, he's like shooting a shotgun at everybody. He does have some funny lines where he goes, "These kids are out of control." That was pretty funny, I'll admit. Ryan Reynolds does a good job here. And if you get this, if you enjoy this movie, want to buy it, I'd recommend getting it for the commentary. Ryan Reynolds does a commentary, which is pretty entertaining. But yeah, all in all right flick. The priest is more useless here than he was in... His character's more useless here than he was in the original film. He pretty much just has like one major scene in the movie where the voice goes like, "Get out." That's pretty much it. All in all, it blends in with all the other like kind of haunted houses that Hollywood does, haunted house movies. But in terms of the Amityville franchise, this is easily one of the better ones. It's an alright film. Do I like the film? Yeah, I guess. But it's not something where I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to watch the Amityville remake. But yeah, it's alright. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again.